Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now, you know me, I've been running dash cams in my vehicles for years. Seen it all, tried most of it, and if there's one thing that consistently, well, let's be honest, still exists with dash cams, it's the bloody power cables. Now, if you go for the rear camera, which I often do, then you've got that extra snake to contend with throughout the car. Now look, I'm not going to pretend that the 70mm A500S magically eliminates wires. That's just not the reality with a dual camera setup. But what I have found is that the design and the way it connects makes the cable situation, dare I say, more manageable than some of the monstrosities I've dealt with over the years. So I was on the hunt for something that didn't just deliver on the essentials, good video quality, reliable recording, but also didn't make me want to set fire to my dashboard out of sheer cable-induced frustration. And that's where the 70mm A500S has come into my life. Now, when I unboxed this, I wasn't expecting a miracle on the cable front, but I was hoping for something less of a headache. And after setting it up and using it for a while, I have to say, while the wires are still there, the overall experience is definitely a step in the right direction. Now let's get to the core of it, picture quality. Because even if the cables were self-organizing, wishful thinking, it wouldn't matter if the footage was rubbish. Thankfully, the A500S delivers here. We're talking crisp, clear footage in 1944p resolution. You can actually make out number plates, road signs, and crucial details both during the day and at night. The HDR really helps balance out those tricky lighting situations too. Honestly, compared to some of the older dash cams I've used, the difference is significant. No more blurry messes or guessing games when you need to review footage. This is the kind of clarity you need when things go wrong. Now let's talk about the rear camera. Yes, it means another cable. There's no getting around that with the current technology. However, the way the 70mm system integrates it feels less of an afterthought. The cable is reasonably thin and the connection to the main unit is straightforward. It still requires some careful routing and tucking. That's just the nature of the beast with a rear camera, but the connectors are solid and the length of the cable provided seems well judged for most vehicles. It's about managing the cable effectively, and the A500 system makes that a bit less painful. And then there's the app. This, for me, is where a lot of the frustration with older dashcams melts away. Connecting to the A500S via Wi-Fi is straightforward, and navigating the menus is actually, dare I say, enjoyable. You can easily browse through the recordings, download footage directly to your phone without having to wrestle with SD cards and computers, and adjust all the settings you need. Resolution, loop recording, G-sensor sensitivity, all of it. It just works, and it works well. This ease of use almost makes up for the inevitable presence of wires. Now look, let's be real, the 70mm A500S isn't going to magically make cables disappear, but what it does offer is a fantastic combination of excellent picture quality, a genuinely useful rear camera option, and a friendly app, all within a system where the cable management feels considered. It's about minimizing the hassle and making the necessary wiring as neat and unobtrusive as possible. So, if you're a seasoned dashcam owner like me, resigned to the fact that wires are sadly part of the deal, but longing for a system that doesn't feel like a complete wiring nightmare, then the 70mm A500S is definitely worth considering. It's a step in the right direction for getting great coverage without wanting to tear your dashboard apart. Well, that's it for this slightly more realistic review. Let me know in the comments about your dashcam cable struggles, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.